Welcome back. You're on a quest for treasure on the Quest for Details channel. I'm Nate, and we're going hunting some California diamonds. You ready? Okay. As you get out to the flats, you can see all sorts of treasures start poking through. And what it is the flat areas in these mountains have had these diamonds erode out of these host rocks. I've found them embedded in this. These are the core of the mountain here. So lava pushed it up, much like real diamonds are produced. They were trapped in the rock, brought to the surface from deep below where they were created through pressure and time. They're more silicate than the pure carbon diamonds. They're the real diamonds. These are SiCO2. This is their atomic makeup. And they have had time up here to erode out of the softer rock and be laying around. These are about a 7 on the Mohs hardness scale. And we are going hunting for them today. Steeper areas, it is harder to find them because the organic material has slid down and built up on them. Up here where it's flat, a lot of the organic material gets washed away, and the gophers are ever pushing them up. So these are dirty from the red rusty earth, but they'll clean up nice and shiny. And these are prized by people who are practicing faceting for their hardness and the way that they are workable. So one of the things you can do to check for big ones is look through all the gopher piles. So the reason why you classify is to obviously make all of your material into different sizes, but what does that do? It reduces the amount of material that you're looking through, because instead of all of it being in one pile, there'll only be some of it in here, some of it in here, and some of it in here, so way less to look through. Also, generally all the same size material, so your eyes can pick through it easier. So that's bed here, collecting some little pretties. I like the littler ones too because they get so many little faceted sides on them. Look at that. They catch so much light. Moon tears. You can find some really big ones too. They get washed out. The gophers push out the dirt into the creek, and then the water washes everything but the gems away, and they can just be laying there. Look. Using these classifier screens is basically just a sieve, and looking through it, and you can see we actually come up with a lot of little diamonds every time mixed in. Can you make that out? Look. So that's really fun. So I'm scooping just dirt in here and shaking it and getting it up. There's a real clear one right next to it. Bunch of little ones up here. The bigger ones more scarce. Look at that. You can tell the coyote diggings because the humans pull the gems out as they go. Coyotes dig it out, get into the hornet nests, and then the dirt gets washed off. Look at this. Look. Also, same pile. Look, this one pile. It's because so little area out here gets exposed. It's covered in grass and they don't run cows on it. So when you do get a glimpse, I mean, it is just built up. Yeah. Look at that. That one is big and nice. Wow. Look how clear that is in there. And I've had these faceted. They facet up beautiful. And they're extremely fair trade. They are not blood diamonds at all. But they are just as hard, just as beautiful, and they'll last forever. Looking in every little spot where the gophers have pushed out material and the rain has washed it clean. Getting a good little pile going on. Ice. See little rainbows in there from the fractures? You can just find them out on top of the little mini rock plateaus, also in the field. It must be where they got pushed up, or the dirt has washed away again. Same deal, but I found some of my biggest just in the random spot where the grass has died for some reason. Yeah, it's kind of a hard time of the year, but still good to get out. In my bag, I'm not going to complain. Look at that, but I mean, we're looking for the random occurrence of like dirt that you can kind of see, and I'm not out here digging away at it necessarily. I'm just kind of looking because I have the time to keep coming and checking. Hey, look at that. It's got some other nice ones laying by it. A little gopher pile. Big stone. Look at that. We'll take those all day. Cold, it's late. Finding the last couple on the trail on my way out. And when we get our fingers thawed out again, I'll show you a cleanup. Thanks for coming on this one. So here are the gems that I got today. These are the California diamonds all cleaned up. It's my biggest one. And you can see it's fractured here on the back. It's like an angled flake out of it, but besides that, that's a clear inside there. So, you know, probably 6-8 carats of actual clear inside. They take a lot away, so that'll leave you with a good 1 or 2 carats stone when it was cut. Here's another good one. It's longer, but it's got if you look down inside, that's unfractured. You can see the cleavage marks right there, so that's an indication of how they break. So because of their silicate, there's a slight conchoidal to it. I hope that's the right way to say that, meaning little circular fractures. So I've often wondered because of that if a arrowsmith could, someone who was good at knapping stone, see the cleavage marks, Could turn one of these into a clear arrowhead. Wouldn't that be awesome? I imagine if you could, it would have been heard of and would have been done. And if anybody has heard of that, let me know. But yeah, look at these individuals. Give you more of an angled perspective here. This is the size of a finger in amongst them. And could have collected a lot more, but it was just a relaxed day. Wanted to go up to the meadows, see that the fires hadn't actually scorched them off. It was farther off. And take a look at what the conditions were. We got a lot of grass going on. And so just had to hunt the gopher piles and the creeks and stuff. But thanks for coming with me. Remember, you can like, share, subscribe, and comment below.